Well, hello there and welcome back to Minecraft. So, yeah, I know it's been a little while since my last episode, but I've been busy and just kind of haven't been able to bring myself to design the build. But I did it. I finally designed a build, and actually it's actually a series build. So I designed the building that'll go here, 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 and here. And now this spot here is the one I'm really excited for. This is going to be where the town's library will be. And the library will have a secret entrance down into my cave down below, which I've been wanting to have an entrance to the cave in the city for a while, and I'm probably going to have more than this, but there's going to be an entrance in the library, and it's going to be really cool. But, you know, I've had this designed and ready to build for a while. It's just the buildings that go here, I just couldn't bring myself to finish designing them. And yes, I know I didn't really have to, but I kind of wanted to just like finish this section of the city all in one go. And yeah, but now I can. I finished the designs and it's all really cool. And hopefully that'll get rid of my pest problem right here because they're congregating over the iron farm. But annoying iron golems aside, while I may have most of what I need to build these buildings, I don't have everything. And mainly what I'm missing is cherry wood. So yeah, we are on 1.20, and I decided to use some cherry wood in this build just because it's new and I can. And actually, in one of the buildings, it looks really good. Actually, I think that's actually the only building I'm using it in. And luckily, I do actually know where there is a cherry blossom grove, whatever the biome's called. Cherry blossom biome, I know where to find one. However, I don't just need the cherry wood. So I also need some pot shards, because part of one of these buildings is an antique shop. And I feel like that would actually go perfectly using the pot shards in the antique shop. So I gotta go find some. I haven't looked into how to find these, whatchamacallits, what are they called? What are they called? The trail ruins. I haven't looked into how to find trail ruins at all. I mean, I basically have done nothing with the new update other than craft a whole bunch of bamboo blocks. So I installed the camera utils mod, which is awesome, because, you know, normally flying, you know, this is the best you got for camera views. But now, I can actually see what's below me. I can even make this camera angle down more, but this is a happy medium between being able to fly and being able to see. I love it. I love this camera mod. So yeah, I had previously found a cherry blossom biome, whatever it's called, somewhere approximately this direction. I found one recently. So we'll head that way. Oh, you know what I should do first is I should make whatever you need to clean up the suspicious sand, since we're going to also be looking for suspicious sand for the pot shards. What do you need to do that? Alrighty, we got our brush. And you know, actually putting one of these brushes in the antique shop's not a bad idea either. Okay, now we have everything we should need. Let's go. Okay, so here is my brother's mob farm. I think I saw it was somewhere near here. Approximately. Yep, there it is. Ooh, there's a couple. Okay, cherry blossoms. Here we are. Now, actually, you know what? I was thinking of building a park, like, between the Emporium and Hospital. Some of these, and maybe actually a cherry tree, would look great in that park. Wow, these are great. Okay, next. So yeah, we need a cherry wood. I'm not using the leaves for anything right now. Ooh, there's the saplings. Yeah, I'm not planning on using the leaves for anything. They don't really fit my building style. Maybe I'll figure out a use for them, because I do love the particle effects. Maybe I'll just hide some of these around the... Ooh, like, yeah, maybe I'll make, like, plants growing up the walls of the caves that use these so I can have the particle effects in the cave. That'd be cool. Alright, well, that'll be enough to get me started. I mean, I can pick up the rest of these. But then, yeah, so now we're clearly in 1.20 territory, so we are going to want to, we're going to want to just stick in this area, I guess, with the ocean and see if we can find some of the underwater ruin thingamahoozits. Let's go. Lots of sheep and pigs. What is... Hello? Okay. Poor guy. Yeah, so, like, this area is actually where we're going to want to explore. Ooh, a shipwreck. I did also actually find a couple smithing templates in a shipwreck recently when I was looking for some calcite, so that was really cool. Oh. Would help to have that on. Oh, this canyon is awesome. Oh, this is cool. I love this. I think I might come back and build here at some point, because, like, look at... Oh, you know? Oh, building an electro course here would be so much fun. Gotta load these chunks, but yeah, building an electro course? Oh yeah, I am definitely doing that. Well, I see something that looks promising. Yep, that's gotta be something. Yep, I see a chest. Okay, great. Let's go kill some drowned. Also, the drowned seem to, like, dance more than they used to. I don't know if that was a function of optifying that was preventing it or what, but... Let's see. Ooh, that's suspicious gravel, and that's nothing. Alright. So you... Ah, you hold it. Oh, pot shard. First thing. That's exactly what we're looking for. That's regular gravel. So wait. Okay. Oh, so, like, that's the suspicious stuff, because it looks suspicious. What do we got? What was that? A wooden hoe. So useful. Ah, pot shard. Good. So we're going to want enough for a couple full pots and to sell some... Or, not sell, but, you know, display some just pieces. Oh, wait. I am about to... Wait. There we go. I was just about to say, I'm about to drown. And I'm trapped under the ice. Alright, well, this is a very small ruin, so let's just go and we'll find another one. At least we found a few things. So we got 4 pot shards and a wooden hoe that I'm going to throw out. Ah, there's some ruins. And we'll start doing these things. Iron axe. Wheat. I'm not really going to dig. Yes, I know that there can be down lower, but I don't feel like digging. Okay, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's enough for 2 pots or a pot and 4 pieces. We can also make plain pots using clay. However, I feel like I want a little bit more for my effort, because it's been a lot of effort. So, you know what? Let's see if we can find a worm ocean and also get a sniffer egg, because I kind of want sniffers because they seem kind of cute. Oh, no way! I swear, I just saw... I think I just saw here... a pink sheep! Look at that! I found a natural pink sheep. Those are hard to find. Alright, so maybe this trip wasn't completely pointless. I found a pink sheep. It was mostly pointless. Perfect, warm ocean. This is exactly where we need to be to try and find a sniffer. So that's exciting. Let's see if we can find ourselves a sniffer. Sniffer egg! We got one! Awesome! Smells interesting indeed. Let's see if we can get a second. I would love if we had 2. Hey, there we go, a second one. Okay, we're good. I can leave. Yeah, you know what? I don't even have any levels. Forget this. We are going to put everything in our ender chest and die. Unfortunately, that means losing an ender chest, but eh. That's fine. I want to go home. And going home. There we are, back at World Spawn. You know, I might take the time at some point soon and actually do up our portal nice. Like, this is the spawn portal. Yes, actually, the portal should be over there. But, like, this is our spawn portal. Why is it so lame? Yeah, I think I might take the time soon to redo this portal. So, yeah, that was a fairly productive adventure. I mean, we got some potsherds or shards or however you pronounce them, and we even got 2 sniffer eggs. I'm so happy I got the sniffer eggs. That's not really what I went out there for, but like I kind of really wanted them, so I'm glad I got them. So now I just need to make. I'm gonna have to double check, but I think I basically have everything I need to build my buildings. Well, I mean, except for a couple odds and ends that I can gather later, I think I have basically everything I need to actually build this street. So I'm so excited for this. So without further ado, let's finish up this side of the street here. Here we go. And there we go. There are now 4 brand new buildings in the city, which, now that I come to think about it, more than... Well, no, it exactly doubles the size of the city. Now, so we have 4 things to explore here, so let's start taking a look. So we're going to start with this one, which is not the least impressive, but it's not nearly as impressive as the one down there. This is my little coffee shop, so I named it Coffee Surprise, and I love the new hanging signs. They're so cool, and the fact that you can write on both sides. It's awesome. Now, this doesn't serve any sort of actual purpose, but it's just a cute little coffee shop. You got seating, you got your coffee maker, and it's just a nice little thing. Eventually, I'll probably put a villager behind the counter here, and I guess I'll have to make a way to keep him back here. But yeah, so it's, you know, it's completely, actually, most of these buildings are completely non-functional. There's really no point to them at all other than to fill in space, and I think that's fine. I think they look pretty good. So, next up is my antique shop. So this, obviously, I don't have much in here. I could probably put more stuff in, but this was just to get me started. So you got some pots and potsherds. This is what I needed the potsherds for the antique shop here, and, you know, other stuff that you might find in an antique shop. And then on the second floor, I put some furniture up here, because in most of the antique shops that I've been in, it seems that there's always like big heavy furniture and stuff in the most inconvenient spots in the store, so that if you wanted to get it out, it would be a pain in the butt. So I put the furniture and stuff up here where it's going to be hard to get at because of this very narrow staircase. Oh, and I even did some armor stand magic to make the pendulum for the clock. I think it came out really well. So yeah, and oh, and this little Easter egg, this is the same wardrobe design that I use in the apartments in that apartment building over there. Oh, and I spelt out antiques with banners here instead of using a regular sign. I think that looks pretty good, although this street light might need to move a little bit because it is a little in the way. Next up, Cherry Bakery. So I made a little bakery. This wasn't actually originally going to be a bakery. It was going to be like a donut shop, but I couldn't figure out a good way to make donuts, and I wanted to make like a donut sign out of map art, but I didn't feel like designing that, so it became a bakery. Now, I don't have any baked goods in here other than this cake right now, but eventually there will be. I'm going to have cookies and bread and stuff. I just didn't put it in yet. And then I even have a kitchen back here with some ovens and a sink. Ooh, I could put a tripwire hook there. I should do that. And a refrigerator, although there's nothing in it. Yeah, so that is the bakery. And now for the main attraction. So this right here is the reason that I actually decided to build all this stuff. Oh, by the way, I put a little like seating area behind the bakery because, you know, I thought it went well here, and it adds a little bit of depth instead of having all the buildings come out to the exact same spot. I thought it was a good idea. But so, I decided to build all these because I wanted to build this library. So the library is going to have two purposes. First, if we come up here, there will be librarians stashed here, so I have space for 10 of them, and I'm actually going to use these chiseled bookshelves to store the books that I buy from the librarians. I thought that was a neat idea. So there's room for, what is it? 24? Yeah, 24 of each book using just these bookshelves, right? Yeah, 6 times 4, 24, yeah. But now, here's the main reason I wanted to build this library. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be a secret because I am showing it on YouTube, but if you come over into this corner and you pull out this book, ta-da! So this is now another entrance down into my cave. So previously, the cave was only accessible via the farmhouse all the way off on the other side of the village next to the city. And I was kind of tired of having to go all the way over there every time I wanted to come to the cave and then loop back around. So now I have this. Now, obviously, I need to make an actual entrance here. You know, I'll have stairs, and the stairs will probably wrap around this pillar, much like they do that pillar over there. But I didn't do that yet. But at least I do have an entrance to the cave. And I have a switch to open and close the thing from down here, so that, like, if I come in from the other way, I can open it and get out this way, no problem. Now, the redstone for this is, it's not exactly neat. It has my signature level of jankiness. So let's, oh wait, this one. I don't have a silk touch axe, so I'm doing it like this. Alright. So, basically, you know, I'm taking comparative signals, checking if it's book number 2, and then, let's see, oh yeah. I don't remember even exactly what I was doing just because it's been so long since I designed this, but basically I had to make it so that it was only for 2. So, oh yeah, so that if it was 2 or above, it would fire from here. So then I had to make it so that this way, if it were 3 or above, the signal wouldn't be able to get around to open the thing. So therefore, this would only get powered if it's 2 or above, and this would cause it to, if this is 3 or above, then it would cause that to be retracted, and then it would not get powered so that those could not be pulled away. It was a bit of a tricky situation to figure out, but I got it eventually. But you know, I'm sure it could have been done much neater by someone else, but I decided I wanted to do the redstone by myself, and I'm happy that it works, even if it's not great. So now, taking a look from the air, it really does make the city look so much better. It looks so much more full, even though, yes, it's not super detailed. Now, I do have, you know, these 3 big gray splotches right here, and then back here I gotta do stuff. I still have a lot of designing to do, but the city definitely looks a lot more full now. But before we end today, I think I want to do something with this empty lot right here. So, I was trying to think for a while what I could possibly do with this, and yeah, I decided I think I'm going to do a city park. So it's going to have trees and flowers, maybe a bench or 2. It's going to be a very, very small park, but I think that'll be a lot better than just, like, sticking a random building here for the sake of it. Oh, also, I cleaned up those rails. I don't know if I'm actually going to ever add more villagers to the Emporium. I would rarely ever use them, so I probably won't. First things first, let's put a fence around the park. So I think I'm going to have the entrance be on this side here. So let's have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're probably going to want to make this fence double high. So... oh, or I could just put it up on slabs. You know what? We'll start with the fence like this. We'll raise it up if we decide later. Okay, so we're a few pieces of fencing short, but that's fine. Next, let's see. We're going to put the tree... let's put the tree here. I was going to put it further back, but if I put it here, more of the petals will get towards that part of the city, which will look pretty good, I think. Now, you know what? There's nothing saying we can't have 2 trees. It's my park. I can do whatever I want. Oh, I need... is there some dirt under here I can take? Thank you. Now, our lighting, yeah, so we gotta have to light this up. So I can put some lanterns up in a fancy way. Ooh, you know what? Let's go make some cherry fences to use for our lights in the park. Also, we need more mangrove fence, so we'll make that while we're here. So, obviously, we're gonna want some sort of path coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. There, sort of a path leading in through the park. Kind of. Something along those lines, and then we're gonna want this to come like this. Okay, so... let's get some oh, you know, do I have scaffolding? I don't, but I have a ton of dirt, evidently. I don't know why I have all this, but okay. Oh, I do have scaffolding. Perfect. Okay. So now, let's see. I want... any chance I have a crafting bench? No, alright. Next, let's get some slabs. Alright, so if we do one of these... no. Although, that might be good. And then we put a lantern hanging under it. I mean, that's not the worst thing I've ever made. It's not good, but it's not the worst thing. Let's see. Wow, that is... okay, that's the worst thing that right there is the worst thing I've ever made. Okay, so let's undo that. Although that... hello. Okay, well that... oh, that is a very wide tree. I mean, I like the petals, but it kind of just stole my thunder. Alright, well, lighting-wise, we're good now. Oh, and there's streetlights missing from there, so those would have helped as well, but... I mean, that's fine. I'm relatively happy with that. I'm going to leave it. And let's build one more over here. Not, again, that's not the worst thing I've ever made. That tree is kind of large. Maybe I will cut that one down and try again and see if we can get a smaller one. We'll see what that one looks like. In the meantime, let's remove this shulker and this crafting table. Let's add in some flowers. So we have the pink petals, which can just sprinkle around in some array. Ah, that kind of works. Oh, and we want some benches in here, of course, because every good park needs some benches. So we'll just put a couple like that. Maybe one there. And let's add in a few extra... Okay, that's... Forgot that was a too tall one. Let's see. Lilacs, I think, are also too talls. Yeah. Really, the two of the 3 flowers I grabbed are too talls. You know what? That's really not the worst thing I've ever made. I'm content with that. It's not perfect, but let's see how it looks from the air. Now, I'm still not sure if I'm gonna raise this up or not, but let's see how it looks from the air, at least right now. Yeah, that's not bad, but that tree is a lot bigger than I was hoping for. All right, let's make the other one grow up, see how big it is, and then maybe we'll chop the first one down and try and get a smaller one. Oh my gosh, why are these trees enormous? Why? They look good otherwise, but like, is that like on a chunk border or something? Oh my gosh. That's interesting. It grew up avoiding the chunk border. Oh, that's so weird. I wonder if it'll do that again. Well, obviously this one's got to be replaced. So let's try again. See that? My only issue with these is how widespread they become. Now, all right, that one's better. So let's put a new one in and see if it'll be smaller. Oh, wow. It's more widespread, but it's less solid, which is, I guess, a look. You know what? I don't hate that. Let's land here on top of the hospital. I really don't hate that. You know what? I think I need one more of the lights, but unfortunately, I would want it to go right here or here. Right here. But it would get All right, you know what? Let's chop this tree down again. As much as I like it, it's terrible. Let's just put up some scaffolding real quick. Make one more light. Yeah, now we definitely need that tree back there. So maybe if we take the tree, move it a little bit this way. It will just oh, why does this tree have to spread out so much? Let's see, can I? Oh. Oh. This stupid... Let's try it again. Oh, that's a pretty weird looking tree. No. Oh, that'll do. I mean, it's not great. Let's do this. And then that. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's so much better. Let's just come up here and do a little shaping. Not much, just a little bit of shaping here on top of the tree. Oh, there, that's better. Great, and let's take one last look. See how it is. Oh, you know what? I am actually really happy with that. Oh, that's great. That adds so much to the city. You know, this lot here was just sitting empty for the longest time, and it looked pretty terrible. But this adds so much. Just a nice place to come and sit and relax in the middle of this soon-to-be busy city. Oh, did I just see that golem is doing its job? Okay, good. Wow, you know what? I wasn't really sure if I was going to like this, but I really like this. I think this is one of the best things I have done in this city, and that's including all the other stuff that I did today. All right, so before I end for today, there is actually just one more thing I would like to do. So I do have my two sniffers here. They grew up while I was working, and they're cute and all. But then my little brother came by, and he was amazed that I had two of them. He said he was looking forever, and he could only find one. So, oh, you guys are kind of loud. So let's just let these guys do their thing. Where's the egg? Alright, so we got this. Let's go give this egg to my little brother so that he can have a second sniffer. So my brother is currently working on, or actually this is something I said I'd help him with. He's working on this alien greenhouse type structure. But he's just doesn't have the motivation to go out and get the random individual blocks and things that he needs. So I'm going to be helping him gather those materials. But since this is where he's working, this is where we'll leave it. I don't know exactly. Well, this obviously is an important area, so let's just... There you go. So yeah, so he can have that, and then yeah, I'm going to be helping him gather the rest of the materials he needs for this. Just because, yeah, he just hasn't felt motivated to gather what he needs to finish this build. But unfortunately, I'm really out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And until next time, so long!